Hey folks, Greg at Hawkeye. Coming to you today with a review on the brand new Sig Sauer P211, the GTO, the GOAT for all my old classic car guys. Okay, so I've been talking to my Sig reps for months about this thing, saying you guys better not screw this up. If you guys screw this up, you are finished, right? They didn't screw it up. No, they did not. Me and my team had the opportunity to go out yesterday and shoot this thing, and oh my God, was I actually impressed. I don't get impressed easy. All right. I'm really, you gotta pull something together really sweet for me to be super impressed, because I've shot a lot of the top tier pieces. But for 2,600 bucks and change or whatever this thing costs, damn near, they give you absolutely everything. So in order to go through this whole thing, let me just start at the bottom and go all the way up so I don't miss anything. Okay, so I love when people give you the flared magwell. Obviously, you get your magazine easier and it helps your fingers from slipping. Speaking of slipping, the grip texture on the GTO is very similar to like the 365 Legion grip texture, which means it does give you that little bit of like white, like carbonish white finish on it. You wash it, you clean it, it still comes back. It is what it is. I'm not really sure why it does that, but either way, fantastic ergonomics. My hand is on this thing real well. And what I am seeing with a lot of the less expensive 2011s that are hitting the market right now, some of their ergonomics are just really shitty. Their angles are off. They just don't give you the nice appropriate grip that you're looking for, but the P211 does. Great ergonomics. I do like how they gave you a little bit different colors schemes on here with the silver flared magwell to the silver trigger to the silver hammer. You know, it just kind of gives you a little bit extra pizzazz to it, which is great. Now, when it comes to this slide, everyone's always going after 2011 saying, well, how good is the slide? How good is the slide? So there's just two little fingertips and this thing moves back. When I took this thing out of the box, I mean, I air racked this thing basically right out of the box, which is phenomenal. Can't wait to see what happens once it's actually broken in. Do they advertise a break-in period? Not that I've read, but there's really not a lot of reading out there. But this thing right out of the box, you can hear the connection on that. The milling and the engineering on it is superb. Now, once I do rack this thing back, you can see it does have that integrated compensator that comes right out of the factory, just like the Staccato XC and some of your other super premium models. It works great. Kind of skipped around a little bit, so let's go back. After our ergonomics here and the trigger, let's go into the optic plate. Now, Sig, on their full-size pieces, much like the P320s, they're still running off the Delta Point Pro. Okay, the guys at Sig love the Delta Point Pro footprint, is what it is. Personally, I would have wished that I would have possibly gotten an RMR footprint just because more things are a direct mount to it. Plates are available, not a big deal, or you could just use a Optic that has a Delta Point Pro footprint and easy direct mount. So that's probably what I'll do on this one, is just use either a Leopold or any one of the Sig optics or some of the EOTech options also, or a Delta Point Pro. So you already saw me talking about this butter slide. This thing moves super smooth, and the recoil is comparison to the way that this thing just super smoothly moves. When it comes to the trigger, sometimes I see triggers on these things. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. And I've had Vulcan staccatos and stuff like that with the red dirt trigger in them. Love the red dirt trigger. I like my triggers short, light, borderline dangerous, because it's faster that way if you have control of it. Don't recommend dangerous triggers. No, I don't. Okay, so the trigger on this is fantastic. And again, I took this thing out with other comparisons. So I had a Fowler Vanta 9, I had a Staccato XC, top tier stuff. The trigger on this beat all three of them, or both of them, to be the best out of the three. I would normally take a Staccato and throw a red dirt trigger or another quality aftermarket trigger in it. With this one, I'm not doing anything to it. Put a red dot on it. But no, we're not touching the design or the engineering of this thing. It was done perfectly. The engineers and the quality designers at Sig, home run, grand slam, y'all knocked it out of the park, especially on the trigger, which is one of the things that I care most about. The weight, the balance, everything on it is good. Magazine. So they're actually using a P320 magazine with these, which, you know, ooh, P320, shut up. I love it. I love the idea that they're using a P320 magazine, because a P320 magazine you can get for like $45, $30, something like that. They're not really expensive. Whereas if they were to use a 2011 style magazine, yeah, here's a $100 magazine, here's a $90 magazine. So thank you, Sig, for saving us some money. Did they save us money? Hell yeah, they did. Because we've got a quality gun here that should be rivaling $4,000 and $5,000 guns, but instead, it's like $2,600 in change, something like that. So, congratulations to Sig Sauer. We're super excited to have it, to see it, to shoot it. I can't wait to the future of these things. The GTO, the P211, 2 thumbs up, absolutely fantastic. Love everything you did here. So, there's my review. Like, follow, share, all that crap. If you need anything, hit us up. In the meantime, stay safe. Hawkeye out.